They called him a god, a magician, a rebel with a ball at his feet. But before the world worshipped his name, Diego Armando Maradona was just a barefoot kid from Villa Fiorito, one of the poorest barrios in Buenos Aires. Dust, hunger, and dreams. That's all he had. And yet, even then, when the ball touched his feet, the world seemed to stop. He didn't just play football. He spoke tu italiano. Every touch, every flick, every turn. A language only he could understand. By the age of 16, he was already a professional. By 20, a national hero. And in 1986, he became immortal. Mexico City. World Cup, Argentina versus England. A match still burning with the heat of war. And in that moment, Maradona did what no one else could. First, the hand of God. Then, the goal of the century. He ran half the length of the field, dancing past 5 English players. His balance impossible, his control divine. It wasn't football, it was poetry. It was rebellion wrapped in genius. In that one game, he became more than a player. He became a symbol of passion, of defiance, of Latin pride. But every god has a shadow. Fame came fast, and so did temptation. Drugs, scandal, chaos. The same fire that made him great began to consume him. In Naples, Italy, he gave everything. He led Napoli, a small, struggling club, to its first ever Serie A titles. The poor city from the south finally stood tall against the giants of the north. For them, he was not a player. He was hope. They painted murals, built shrines, and prayed in the church of Maradona. But the pressure never stopped. The cameras never left. And Diego was still human. He fought his demons publicly. Every triumph was followed by collapse. Every victory paid for in pain. And yet, even broken, he shone brighter than anyone else. Because Maradona wasn't perfection. He was passion, raw and real. He played like his heart could explode at any second. Years later, as he stood on the sideline coaching Argentina, his body slower, his eyes older, you could still see the fire. The love. The boy from Villa Fiorito who never stopped playing. When he died in 2020, the world didn't just lose a footballer. It lost a symbol, a reminder that greatness doesn't come from purity, it comes from struggle. Maradona's story was never about being flawless. It was about being fearless, to fall, to rise, to live wildly, to make the impossible beautiful. Because for him, football wasn't a game. It was life. And when the ball touched his feet, it was heaven.